Alright people, social media did it again. We just witnessed another episode of people thinking regular people can beat pros.
Cheetah Sports.
This time it was IShowSpeed racing NOAH LYLES. So YouTube's #1 mrbeast challenged IShowSpeed, who by now should be familiar to anyone on the internet.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, surely. And a goal to really bolster things for them. Two in front.
To race against the world's #1 sprinter, NOAH LYLES. Now, here are some comments of people having wild takes on the race.
A 19-year-old kid got that close to the fastest man alive. Now imagine what would happen if he was professionally trained.
He didn't get close.
Bro, the fact Speed managed to keep up that much is mad impressive.
He didn't actually manage to keep up. But to be fair, Speed was impressive.
All jokes aside, that was crazy close.
No, it was not.
I don't know about y'all, but the race being that close is actually mind-boggling.
It was not that close. But yes, full props to Speed. Not just that, there also were some articles on that. Check this.
NOAH LYLES barely beats IShowSpeed in 50-meter dash.
Not barely, what the fuck?
NOAH LYLES narrowly beats IShowSpeed in a 50-meter sprint 4.
Narrowly beats IShowSpeed, are you for real?
IShowSpeed almost beats Olympic champion Noah.
No, please, everyone chill. You might remember our video on when people claim Xavier Worthy was the fastest human of all time after breaking Usain Bolt's record. If not, consider checking out that video, we'll link it somewhere. Before we get into it, I want to say one thing. I think NOAH LYLES could have done a real favor to the world of pro sports, but he didn't due to his personality, but more on that later in the video. So yes, Speed is fast. Actually, he's probably faster than 99% of people. But claiming he's almost as fast or even exactly as fast as NOAH LYLES is absurd. Now in the video it looks like Speed and Noah crossed the finish line almost at the same time. And if you check their start, you can see how Speed is even ahead of Noah. So why do you think people are wrong for comments like,
IShowSpeed nearly winning the race with no training warm-up to one of the fastest people is actually crazy impressive?
First the start. Yes, Speed is ahead. But to be fair, you can tell that NOAH LYLES is nowhere near trying his best. Comparing the start in the video to an actual start he did when racing, you can see the difference in technique. While in the race against Speed it was more of a chill, get up and run, in an actual race sprinters stay low at first to use their starting position to their advantage and accelerate forward. My guess is Noah underestimated Speed a little bit, so he didn't really try in the beginning. The more often you watch it, you can clearly see how Noah accelerates and passes by Speed. Some camera angles show it better than others, but it's pretty clear. And then Noah does something I consider a mistake. We now know Noah is a jokester and showman, who has a history of mocking his opponents. And he tried to do so again by doing his weird jumping stuff at the very end. Of course, this slows him down a lot. And if he actually wanted people to know that he's untouchable, he should have gone at least, say, 70% to the very end, which with his insane top speed, would have made it not even close. Doing so, he would have not only made it clear to the viewer, but also set an example in the whole BS of people thinking they could be a pro, go to the league, or would at least not get absolutely destroyed by any pro. Do you remember when there was a show called The Challenge, where former NBA player Brian Scalabrine, who was more known for being, let's say, below average in the NBA, played against average people who thought could beat them? Now, not only did he win all of the games, he also won the 3vs1 they played after. A little later he played another guy who claimed he could beat Scalabrine, which ended in a 11-0 for Scalabrine and the legendary quote, "I am closer to LeBron than you are to me." My opinion, he's right. People must stop underestimating pros. The whole reason for pros to be where they are is because A, they are insanely talented, B, they work their ass off, and C, they cut parts of their private and social lives you couldn't even think of leaving out. Just the amount of repetitions alone a pro athlete has in whatever sport they're doing makes it practically impossible to keep up with them. If, for example, an NBA player goes to the gym every day, taking 1,000 shots after a 5-year-long career, that's 1.5 million shots if you assume that he had 65 off days every year. Also, you have to consider that when preparing for the season, it's probably much higher than just 1,000. That number also doesn't imply the practice they had before their NBA career. Also, they've seen much more different in-game situations than anyone else, and so on and so on. So what should you take from this video? Yes, IShowSpeed is fast, very fast, but he's nowhere near Noah Lyles. That's one thing. The other one is, no matter how good you are in a sport, most likely every pro is better than you. And that's totally fine. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe and check out our other sports science videos.